Hello, I'm Maxine from Central Swindon North Parish Council Community Libraries, and I work here at Swindon Library, and I'm going to tell you about my favourite book, which is called On Writing by Stephen King. Now, you may know Stephen King only as a horror writer and therefore dismiss him because that's not a genre that you enjoy, but nothing could be further from the truth. He is actually a brilliant, talented, unique writer in any genre. He has a great gift for storytelling. His writing is beautifully constructed, technically brilliant, and above all, he has an enormous gift for creating characters that are believable, rounded, human, flawed, and who anybody can relate to. In 1999, Stephen King had a terrible accident. He was hit by a van while out walking, and he almost died. He was weeks in hospital, had a really, really long rehabilitation, and he feared he would never write again. When he was finally able to write in a little workstation in the kitchen because he couldn't climb the stairs, this book is the extraordinary result. It's a very difficult to categorise book. Technically it's a writing manual, but it's not that. It's part biography, part writing manual. It's revelatory, it's funny, it's clever, it's sad, it will make you laugh out loud, it's joyful. It's a celebration of life. It's a celebration of his life and of what it means to be human. He begins with how he came to love writing as a child, how he and his brothers used to create newspapers and sell them to their friends at school for a few pennies, how as an adult he began to write professionally with mixed success. When he had a family, he worked as a teacher during the day and in the evening worked in an industrial laundry to make a bit more money so that the family could survive. It was very hand to mouth. And in the few short hours that he had to write, he wrote and he wrote and he wrote. Now his first novel, Carrie, he threw away in despair, and it was rescued from the bin by his wife, who looked at it and said, "I think you should have another go." And as we know, that became Carrie, an enormous success, a great film. And it was the first of many, many novels that Stephen King went on to write. The Shining, Doctor Sleep, many, many novels. It is celebratory, as I say, but it's also sad. He talks about his addiction to drink, to drugs, how that nearly ruined his family life, how it nearly killed him. He talks about his mother, his upbringing, his hilariously funny babysitter, everything that shaped him to become the man and the writer that he is. It's there in the novel. It's raw, it's simple, and it is almost as if he is sharing his heart with us. And I think because of that incident with the van, he really felt that he needed to put this on paper. Stephen King has said that writing is an act of telepathy, that an idea, a thought, a moment, or an emotion is transmitted from the author's mind into yours with nothing more than marks on a page. And if ever a book demonstrated that phrase, it is this book. It is absolutely the most brilliant and unique book that you will ever read, and I urge you to have a go. Thank you very much for listening to me.